In a shocking turn of events that rocked the quiet community of Pittsford, New York, a promising Ivy League student's life took a drastic turn when he was accused of murdering his own father. This is the story of Charlie Tan, a former Cornell University student whose seemingly bright future was shattered in an instant. On February 5th, 2015, the unthinkable happened. Charlie Tan, then a 19-year-old sophomore at Cornell, allegedly shot his father, Jim Tan, 3 times in the face at their family home. The community was left reeling, struggling to understand how a star athlete with a bright future could commit such a heinous act. But as the story unfolded, it became clear that beneath the surface of this picture-perfect family lay a dark and disturbing history of abuse. Charlie claimed that killing his father was a necessary evil, asserting that if he hadn't acted, Jim would have murdered his mother. The case captured national attention, sparking intense debate about domestic violence, family secrets, and the lengths one might go to protect their loved ones. As the trial began, the courtroom became a battleground of conflicting narratives, with prosecutors painting Charlie as a cold-blooded killer and the defense portraying him as a desperate son trying to save his mother from years of torment. In a stunning turn of events, the initial trial ended in a deadlocked jury and a mistrial. The case had revealed the Tan family's deep-rooted abuse, tensions, and dozens of family secrets, all hidden within the 4 walls of their suburban home. The community, once peaceful and tight-knit, was left grappling with the realization that such darkness could exist in their midst. But the story didn't end there. In a twist that would shock everyone involved, the murder charges against Charlie were dismissed in the initial trial. However, justice had other plans. Charlie was later sentenced to 20 years in prison after a federal judge found him guilty on 3 counts of illegal weapon purchase. The judgment came after he pleaded guilty to tricking a friend into buying him the shotgun used in the killing. It wasn't until 2019, roughly 4.5 years after the incident, that Charlie finally confessed to the murder. In a sworn affidavit filed in Syracuse's federal court, he wrote, "I entered my parents' home through the back door, walked upstairs, turned into my father's office and shot my father 3 times as he was sitting at his desk. I knew I had killed him." This confession shed new light on the tragic events of that fateful night. Charlie claimed that his father had beaten and harassed his mother throughout his entire life. According to the affidavit, Jim had allegedly threatened to kill his wife on several occasions and had once choked her unconscious after Charlie had left for university. Charlie's mother, Ching Jan Tan, had reportedly confided in him about the abuse, telling him she believed she was going to die and that Jim would murder her the next time. It was a phone call on February 4th, 2015, where his mother made similar claims that allegedly pushed Charlie to take drastic action. In his statement, Charlie wrote, "I knew that in killing my father, I would be throwing away my future, but I wasn't thinking of that after the February 4th call." These words paint a picture of a young man torn between his love for his mother and the weight of his actions. The case has continued to captivate the public, with many debating the complexities of domestic violence and the moral implications of Charlie's actions. Some see him as a hero who saved his mother from certain death, while others view him as a murderer who took the law into his own hands. Today, Charlie Tan remains detained in New York's Raybrook Federal Prison, a medium-security facility located about 7 miles west of Lake Placid. His bid to have his sentence reduced in 2019 was denied by a federal judge, despite his attorney's plea that evidence of his father's abusive behavior should have been used more vehemently for conviction. The case has sparked intense discussions on social media. One Twitter user, Melanie Johnson, reported, "Charlie Tan has been sentenced to 20 years in federal prison. According to the judge, there was overwhelming evidence that showed he murdered his father." In court, Tan took accountability for his actions, but did not admit to killing his father. Another user, Wendy Wright, shared a video discussing a juror's reaction to Tan's affidavit, highlighting the continued public interest in this case years after the initial trial. The Charlie Tan case serves as a stark reminder of the hidden struggles that can exist behind closed doors, even in seemingly perfect families. It raises difficult questions about justice, abuse, and the lengths one might go to protect their loved ones. As we conclude this deep dive into the Charlie Tan case, we're left with more questions than answers. It's a stark reminder of the complexities of human nature and the sometimes blurry line between right and wrong. If you found this video intriguing and want to explore more fascinating true crime stories, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring you more in-depth analyses of cases that continue to captivate and perplex us. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.